So for a student who is just, come out of a undergrad college, he has just graduated and come to an MBA college, needs to be polished so that he can shine. So we get a raw diamond, and the job of an MBA college is to polish that diamond and then float in the corporate so that he can become successful and he can achieve whatever he's expecting to achieve.
Okay.
So for that, the institute has to work towards the development of the student, but at the same time, the student also should know what he needs to focus on.
Hello everyone and welcome to another interactive video, and where we have Dr. Vinima Gambhir, the Dean of School of Business. So firstly, welcome ma'am, welcome to this interactive video.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you very much for having me.
Ma'am, I was just going through your profile. So obviously with more than 12 years of management education experience. Already being awarded, having multiple awards of best faculty, best teacher. Especially in the human resource domain. Ma'am, I think at this point of time, which is like the months, these crucial months where students have to plan their MBA career. So if you have to guide students, with regards to this, that what is the right way to plan an MBA career? What are the main ingredients of an MBA course? What are the things that you should focus during an MBA program? So what are the main highlights?
See, now as the student pursues his undergrad education, simultaneously there is so much of pressure that what am I going to do in life? So the first thing that comes in mind of any student, any parent, or anyone who's suggesting something is MBA. So basically, MBA has become the base for growth of a student, for success of a student. But according to the specialization, that has also become very important, because nowadays all big corporates do not touch your CV if you don't have an MBA on it. So hence it has become very important. So for a student who is just, come out of a undergrad college, he has just graduated and come to an MBA college, needs to be polished so that he can shine. So we get a raw diamond, and the job of an MBA college is to polish that diamond and then float in the corporate so that he can become successful and he can achieve whatever he's expecting to achieve. So for that, the institute has to work towards the development of the student, but at the same time, the student also should know what he needs to focus on. So the students also should be aware that I have to develop myself in a particular domain, which again, under the guidance of faculties, there are many experts who come to the institution. There are multiple events that are held in the institution. They come to know about various different perspectives of management. Now, management is about getting things done, the bottom line. Now, how to get those things done is very important for a student to understand in the domain in which he wants to specialize. For that, depending upon the proficiency, depending upon the interest of the student, he has to take up a particular role, and accordingly he needs to specialize. So for that, definitely the institutes are there to help the child so that he can succeed further.
So ma'am, when it comes to as you said, that the students are groomed in a certain way. So if you talk about Aditya School of Business, so what are the different activities that a student goes through in terms of the development and kind of the internship opportunities and all of that?
See, as soon as the student joins Aditya School of Business Management, he is first 15 days of induction program we have, in which he undergoes various training programs where he learns what strengths he has, and accordingly he will be taken further in the curriculum. Now, once the college starts, from the very first term, we have mentoring programs where a mentor will be assigned to him, and under the guidance of that mentor, he can personally and professionally grow further. So he will have someone to talk on campus. Simultaneously, all the teachers are very cooperative. Plus, we have employability enhancement programs from the very first term. Now, these programs are focusing towards employability, as the term suggests. So we try to groom the student first in taking care of their strengths and their weaknesses. See to it where he is going wrong, whether it's many times it happens, it's communication, many times it becomes etiquettes. The soft skill part is taken care, and simultaneously how to attempt an interview, how to write a CV, how to approach the corporate. So that is also being taught to the student, so that when he goes for the interview, he gets selected. So the companies like, for internships, we have companies like AFM Advisory, Niels Invest, Web Express, Voxen, and so on and so forth. Many good companies come for internships. And in these 2 months, they get groomed for a particular specialization.
Okay.
Similarly, we also have career insights session where the student will be, shown the various dimensions of a particular specialization. So then he can decide for himself which specialization he wants to go for.
Okay.
And in case he is confused, he has got a mentor, and then we also counsel him in case he needs any help.
Yeah.
For final placements, company like BNP Paribas, Morningstar, 99 Acres, they keep on coming, and they are very happy with our students' performance there. So basically, we get them every year. So, and our students are really doing very well. In fact, in Property Pistol, we have one of our students located at Dubai as well. So we have foreign placements as well, where our students are really doing well, and they have been asking for students again from us.
Okay. So, ma'am, like this is a question that normally I get from the fresher students. Okay, that as a fresher, if they are going for an MBA, okay, directly, okay, and the other option is that they can go for an experience and then go for an MBA. Okay.
Correct.
Many times they face that if as a fresher that they go, okay, they might not get the best of the opportunities in the college, okay, something like that. So what's your take on that, okay, for a fresher student going for an MBA?
See, both have their own advantages.
Okay.
One is, first thing, when you go for a MBA after experience. Now the problem is you go with a particular mindset.
Yeah.
So molding yourself becomes a little difficult. And because of the challenges that we have seen during this pandemic, the world of corporates is changing every day. So coping with them, because now you are going to compete with the youngsters.
Yes.
So there will be freshers sitting with you.
Yes.
So you will have a particular mindset. I will not say experience doesn't count, it counts. You have learned certain things, but then you come with a particular mindset, and that once you go out after learning that, so changing your mindset becomes little difficult. So it's always better you come as a fresher. Okay. It's a clean slate, and whatever has been inscribed on it, you learn according to whatever is required as per the industry, and then you move on.
Okay. So I know the term that you mentioned, employability. Okay, because I think, okay, from a human resource perspective, employability is very, very important, okay, these days. So so the students, okay, when they are getting the opportunity, okay, you mentioned about brands like 99 Acres, PNB Paribas coming on campus. Okay, so what a student should do, okay, to make himself, okay, employable, okay, so that he is able to grab these kind of opportunities. Now college is giving opportunity, but obviously the student also have to work hard, okay, take efforts for it. So what are these points, okay, that you will guide students to work on?
See, initially what we expect from the student is sincerity. Attendance.
Yeah.
Not only physically, mentally also.
Yeah.
So if they're present in the class, and if they attend properly, plus simultaneously we give them.
Okay.
And we have so many conclaves, all specialization conclaves like HR, marketing, operations, and other conclaves we hold, where people from the industry come and talk to them. We even have an entrepreneurship cell. Those who have that entrepreneurship instinct, they can also, be a part of it, and they can learn and groom. And they can see whether, they can start a company, because nowadays it's, the startup world. So students are encouraged for that also. Simultaneously, they get an opportunity to speak to so many people who come from the industry. In fact, we even have an academic advisory committee, which is comprised of only corporate people. Okay, and specialization wise also, and for the core subjects as well. And these academic advisory, they guide us what changes we need to bring about in our syllabus, so that the student is well posted in the organization tomorrow. Definitely. So the need of the hour we try to fulfill during in our curriculum, and accordingly it is done.
Okay, great. I think these insights, especially, okay, for students who are about to start their MBA journey, MBA career. Okay, this is going to be definitely a great point. Okay, and the kind of opportunities, okay, that Aditya School Business is giving. Okay, so students should look up to that. Okay, and consider it. So, ma'am, with regards to the process, because I think the admission process is still on. So, what is the selection process that a student has to go forward? See,
if the student is interested in joining Aditya School of Business Management, first of all, an entrance is required. See, there are now CETs there, though I think registration is over. ATMA and other entrances are also applicable. That entrance has to be given. Either he can come, take the counseling, understand everything, see the campus, and if the student is convinced, he can go for an entrance exam. We also have our own entrance exam, and through that we also provide scholarships
Okay.
to the deserving student. So that's just the student who feels that the fees is a problem. So then basically he can earn out of that scholarship.
Yeah.
Okay, and it ranges from 50 to 180.
Okay.
So basically, we see to it that the student who's deserving, and even if the little financial crunch is there, so he can still manage. Plus, we provide bank loan facility also. So on campus, we call the banks so that the student doesn't have to run around to the banks and get things done. So we are there to facilitate everything. And any doubt what the student or the parent or anyone who wants to come, they can come over here. There are people to guide them. There are people to show them everything. And definitely, I am also there on campus.
Yes. Great, ma'am. Great. I think all these points, okay, definitely students, okay, are going to look up to that. So thanks for your time, ma'am. Okay, thanks for all the guidance, okay, that you're giving to the students.
Thank you so much, Heather.
Yeah.